Cristiano Ronaldo is probably the unluckiest player of all time. And if you guys are wondering if I'm being delusional, if I'm being just emotional or whatever you want to say, it's not, man. Him joining Al-Nassr, oh no, let me take it back. Him leaving Real Madrid is probably the worst mistake he has ever done in his entire career, if I'm being honest, man. Sure, he dominated every single league that he went to. He dominated Italy. When he went back to Manchester United, he was dominating teams left, right, and center. And obviously, yeah, it was good for him as a career, as an entire career. He dominated every single league. He is the greatest of all time, in my opinion. And you know what? He did his job, right? But in my opinion, if he stayed at Real Madrid, he would have been a greater player than he already is, man. Genuinely honest to God, man. Him joining Al-Nassr especially. They lost yet another final. The second Asian Champions League, I believe it's called. They were playing against a Japanese team called Gamba. And ladies and gentlemen, look at him looking at the trophy. We could have had yet another Champions League to Ronaldo's name. But obviously Al-Nassr and obviously his team let him down yet again. And I understand what you will say. Oh my god, what about Ronaldo? He had the worst rating in the team last night. I genuinely do not care, man. The fact that Ronaldo gave Al-Nassr his all, gave his heart out on that pitch, and yes, he was given the lowest, one of the lowest ratings, I know that, but at the same time, you didn't watch the game, man, because ratings don't mean anything in my opinion, man. If you genuinely watch the game, this brother, sure, he had two chances where he could have buried it if he was in his prime, but it is a 40-year-old Ronaldo. I'm not that delusional to the fact that, okay, he's not the same Ronaldo he always was. He's still good in my opinion, but he's not the same Ronaldo he always was because he's literally 40 years old. I do understand that, right? But in my opinion, he's the only one that I genuinely saw some heart. The final in him, the finals in him, the heart in him, man. That's what I saw from Cristiano Ronaldo. And the Al-Nassr teammates, they're bottling it. The Arsenal of the Saudi League, genuinely in my opinion. And they have been bottling it ever since. Let's take it back to the Al-Hilal game. Al-Nassr versus Al-Hilal last week, ladies and gentlemen, where Al-Nassr, if they would have won that game, they would have won the league on top of Al-Hilal's head, man. And Al-Hilal had so many games where you could see their games and it's like they are definitely robbing some games. Referees definitely prefer Al-Hilal in the Saudi League. It's very obvious to see in my opinion. But in the dying minutes, literally in the last 3 seconds, Al-Hilal tie up the game. Al-Nassr was winning the game 1-0 the entire game until literally the last 3 seconds of the game, and Al-Hilal scores a goal. And what happens? Who was at fault? Ladies and gentlemen, two players. Considering that one of them is Inigo Martinez, they cross the ball, right? They throw it by their hand. And Inigo Martinez went in front of the goalkeeper, basically blocking his way. The goalkeeper could have had the ball, but you know what happens? The goalkeeper punches it and goes straight to own goal. You cannot make this scenario up, man. So I don't know what Ronaldo did to football, but football has been cursing him for the last 3 to 5 years, if I'm being honest, man. That Nations League win against Lamine Yamal hit so well, where I sat here contemplating why didn't we celebrate that Nations League win over Lamine Yamal hard enough, man. We Real Madrid and Ronaldo fans should have celebrated that win so well, man, and so much. We didn't celebrate enough, if I'm being honest, man. Because ladies and gentlemen, what happened here, man? How are you this cursed? How are you this unlucky, Cristiano Ronaldo, man? I'm genuinely sick of it, man. And then you go to the Gamba game. Or sorry, I don't remember the Japanese team's name, but we go to that game, right? And look at the amount of chances. Look at Joao Felix. I don't know why Joao Felix performed so well this entire season with Al-Nassr, right? Until when it matters. When was the last time Joao Felix messed up everything? I believe it was the last Euros that they played, right? Where he messed up a penalty, I believe. They went to penalties, if I'm not being mistaken. And he missed a penalty, right? It was Joao Felix, right? Or he missed in front of goal. Something happened in the Euros, right? Again, when it matters, Joao Felix and Cristiano Ronaldo shouldn't play in the same team, man. If Joao Felix starts in the semi-final to the finals of the World Cup with Portugal and Cristiano Ronaldo, please don't, man. This brother is more cursed than Cristiano Ronaldo. When it matters, this brother doesn't know how to perform, man. This brother receives a beautiful pass and look at his position, man. Any striker in the world is finishing that. Couldn't finish that. I don't know what happened here. Another scenario, let me go back. Another scenario, look at this, man. A beautiful open run by Cristiano Ronaldo. What is the left wing or left back doing? You guess in the comment section. Another scenario, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the midfielder, fam. If it was Pedri, if it was goddamn Toni Kroos or a Luka Modric, it's clear today that he is going to pass Cristiano Ronaldo in this scenario. Look at the beautiful run he's starting to make, but this brother, I believe he gave it to Sadio Mane. It's like not anyone who raises his hand deserves a goddamn pass, brother. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo in this scenario. He is genuinely right beside you, making a beautiful run on his right. On his right side, he would have scored a beautiful shot and he would have scored bottom left. But nope, he didn't decide to do that. They don't decide to pass to Cristiano Ronaldo. Ladies and gentlemen, 0 major trophies is joining Al-Nassr. Now that is BS because he has joined 1 major trophy that was counted by FIFA, by the way, as a major trophy, which is the Arab Cup, I believe it was called, that he won. That looked like the World Cup trophy. You know, everyone made fun of Cristiano Ronaldo for lifting that, but he lifted that and they counted it. FIFA counted it as a major trophy, by the way. It's not a friendly trophy anymore. But ladies and gentlemen, 0 major trophies, you could say, beside that, since he joined, man. The amount of tournaments, they have bottled it. They let Cristiano Ronaldo down, man. And I'm genuinely getting sick of it, man. I'm genuinely getting sick of it. I'm sick of seeing this brother sad. I'm sick of seeing this brother yet again emotional game in and game out. And I'm genuinely tired of it, man. They have 1 more game against Damak, I believe. Next game is the last game in the Saudi League. They need to win that game to lift the trophy and the Saudi League trophy. If they lose that, I'm genuinely making a 50 minutes rant on here, man, because I'm genuinely would be tired of it. But anyways, until then, it is what it is, man. They let him down game in and game out, and I'm genuinely sick of it. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully we win that World Cup, man. I'm genuinely so ready to win that World Cup with Portugal, but let's see what happens. With this brother being so cursed, I don't think that's going to happen. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and gracias amigos.